Welcome back. Now news from sports. Premier League soccer can make the Indian football players laugh all the way to the bank in future. Secretary of West Bengal's football body, UK Ganguly, has claimed that the start of PLS could force I-League clubs to pay more to their players to retain them from moving to Premier League soccer. The first edition of PLS will be held in March this year with 6 franchises on the IPL model.
The auction for foreign players were held on Monday in Kolkata, where over-the-hill football players were purchased for big money. The lucrative tournament has created various possibilities, and Prudent contacted the Secretary of India Football Association, Utpal Ganguly, to know more. On filling up of rest of the squad, Ganguly says players will have to come through auction. No bar to the players from outside West Bengal. Means Goa divisional players will also have a chance. The Indian players will be non-I-League players and come from clubs who do not play in I-League. When asked whether the I-League players could have conflict of interest with PLS coming up, Ganguly says this situation means the I-League clubs will have to pay more to their players to keep them from moving into PLS. The PLS will bring some big-name former international players to India, but how it influences Indian players remains to be seen. Bureau Report, Prudent Media.
Sporting Club de Goa now have their official clubhouse. The clubhouse is located at the Don Bosco grounds in Panje, where Flaming Orange have been practicing for many years now. The facility will also be utilized by the Don Bosco past pupils. The clubhouse will be fully operational eventually with physiotherapy equipment, changing rooms, a canteen and a merchandise dealership of the club. But those facets will come in course of time.
The fathers of Don Bosco prayed over the premises and inaugurated the multi-purpose Sporting Club de Goa clubhouse. However, the club's administrative activities will not be moved to the premises as of yet.
See, this clubhouse was a pet project of our president, Mr. Peter Was. And this clubhouse, it will be shared by the Don Bosco past pupils and Sporting Club. So the top half is for Don Bosco past pupils, Don Bosco alumni. And the bottom half, there are dressing rooms and physiotherapy room for Sporting Club. We will be using, it will be part of our training center as we have a training on Don Bosco ground. And there is also provision for a change room for others.
The earlier plan by Peter was just to construct two huge change rooms along with a canteen at the entrance, wherein we have facilities like sporting practices right in the morning, and they've got a canteen facility here. Then there are people coming in, the students are there. So the canteen runs from morning to evening. Sundays, people coming from mass, they can come and step and have a day out, having a game here.
So could we see a merchandising shop over here as well, which could be open 24/7?
No, there is a possibility, maybe, but not so soon. But I think we have future plans for a permanent merchandise shop at this premises.
The clubhouse will take Sporting Club de Goa closer to fulfilling AIFF's club licensing criteria.
So right now, as per the Indian club licensing criteria, also we are fulfilling a need, for a better training facility, which is one of the requirements. Previously, we only had the training ground. Now we are having training ground, change room, shower rooms, and all, which really enhances the whole thing. Yeah.
Our sports reporter Nikhil Pereira with video journalist Sarvesh Voluskar.
It's a no-brainer that the level of Japanese football and Indian football are world apart. The J-League is Asia's best club football competition. Dempo Sports Club's Japanese recruit Kato gave an account of an obvious gulf in class between the two footballing worlds of India and Japan.
India are ranked 158th now on the FIFA rankings. In contrast, Japan are perched at 19th in the world. Hence, Japanese players are considered very skillful and technical, not to forget their 100% work effort on field and unselfish attitude while passing and moving the ball. Kato at the age of 25 has age and agility on his side. The former Hurricane striker spoke to Prudent about the different levels of football in Japan and India.
You see the level of Indian football. Indian footballers like Godwin Franco, Climax Lawrence. So what is the level of Japan football and India football? Where is it compared, if you compare Japan and India?
It's difficult because different football. So I think level football in Japan, Premier Liga, nivel more high than the India, but level the India and the player Saki Bokoko, Lanti, Ecuador, and national team, India, and very good player. Yeah.
Our video journalist Devendra Gaonkar with sports reporter Nikhil Pereira from Panji.
Log on to www.prudentmedia.in if you have missed our bulletin. You can also follow us on Twitter by following us @PrudentGoa to get the latest news as and when it happens. Meet us on Facebook at www.facebook.com/prudentmedia. With this, we come to an end of this news bulletin. Keep watching Prudent Media. Goodbye.